Alright, and hey there Proxyians, this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda, the Skyward Sword Let's Play. So if you guys missed out in the last episode, we are now here over at the Skyview Temple, but before I actually go and head over here, we actually went and did a little bit of some of the different goddess cubes that we actually had to go and pick up. We actually did get ourselves a free heart piece from one of the goddess cubes, and we also did get ourselves a extra pouch. So if we actually go and check out our inventory here, we do have actually another one to kind of help us out a little bit, which that'll be nice for when we actually do get ourselves our Beetle vehicle that is going to be flying around here, which that is going to be nice. But speaking about our Beetle vehicle, I actually did go back to some of the few other different beehives, and I did get myself a larva or a honeycomb type of larva thing that we do need for our collection, so that can help us out upgrading our bombs and also upgrading our Beetle to make everything go a little bit faster, which that is going to be really nice. So can't wait until we actually get ourselves the Beetle at some point, and then we can kind of go and do some upgrades with that. I also do need to go and hopefully find some monster claws as well too, hopefully throughout this temple, because that would kind of be very helpful throughout our time. But we are going to be seeing some brand new enemies such as the big Scotulas, which we are going to be seeing that at some point. Those guys are actually somewhat pretty annoying in this game, but hopefully we can just hopefully get around those guys. They are a little bit tough because you do have to basically precisely hit him, because you actually have to kind of turn him around with your sword and all that stuff, and hopefully everything's going to be fine. But anyways, hope you guys are having yourself a great day out here for today, and it seems like we actually do need to use our slingshot. So we're going to be seeing these type of switches for quite a while, so make sure that you get used to them, because we actually have to go and use our sword, or we actually have to go and use our slingshot for it if it's going to be a little bit close to our vicinity. But Skyview Temple is a pretty fun temple to be in. This is somewhat kind of like our, I guess, our beginning, I guess, type of water level, I guess, or water temple that we're going to be starting off with, which that seems a little bit different. Because normally we wouldn't get to see a water temple. That wouldn't happen until like much later on throughout the game. So it's kind of crazy how we're going to be getting ourselves a water dungeon already here, and like just right in the very beginning of everything. But either way, this is the very first temple, so it shouldn't really get anything too difficult here. But later on, the dungeons will start to get progressively a little bit harder, and that what makes Skyward Sword a pretty fun game. From what I've also been heard, is that most of the dungeons are pretty fun, and they are actually somewhat a little bit challenging here and there. So it should be pretty exciting to see. Aw, come on, I can't even grab my heart up there for that one. Ah, come on. I don't think there's no way I can grab that heart. But it doesn't matter. We're just going to go and cut down this spider web, which that is pretty weird. Here for this game in Skyward Sword, normally you have to go and use your sword to basically go and cut down all of that for the spider web, which I never even knew that before, because this is my first time actually playing this game firsthand without seeing any type of gameplay or whatnot. But it is pretty interesting to see that, because normally you would need a fire stick to normally do all that type of stuff, is to burn down those spider webs. But over here, we actually got ourselves another area that you can actually kind of go and use your Beetle for. I think you can kind of go and break that down with your Beetle if you wanted to, but you can actually do that very early in the game by using your sword to break down that barrier down there. But we're going to be heading down to that place fairly soon, so we won't worry about it now. Come on. Get you out of there. Nice. Got ourselves a monster claw. Always good to see that. So always handy. And also to always hit those bushes. They will always give you free Deku seeds if you actually do need any. So they always do have that there for you. Now we also can go and shoot down this. Get ourselves some free rupees. And be careful. Want to make sure to cut down all these trees. Now you do not want to actually go and start climbing all yourself all the way up here, because this Boko Baba plant is going to be very annoying, and we do not want to be messing around with that. So for what we want to do is actually kind of line up this shot here and hit that, and that will actually go and take care of that, no problem. And let's just go and head right into here, and let's go and head right inside this little part. Okay, so for this, we're just going to kind of roll on around, and that will actually make the eyeball actually drop. And there we go. Take care of all that. And we are going to be seeing those a little bit later on as well too. So later on, those eyeballs are going to start starting to like gradually start getting with more eyeballs. So I think at some point there will actually be 3 of them at some point later on throughout this temple. So at least we don't have to worry about it now. Okay, so let's go for it. Now for these guys, you want to be careful. So we want to go and use our upward strike for that. Okay, want to be careful around this part as well too, because these guys can get pretty annoying. Now don't get stuck with those guys, or else you will start losing hearts. Wow, there we go, all good. And later on, with these different switches, we are going to be able to raise up the different water levels here. So at some point, we do have to kind of worry about that. So I think for right now, we'll just do a little bit of some exploration here for the time being. See if there's any little hidden goodies that we can probably find. I'm not going to like 100% complete everything that's going to be here, just to let you guys know. Because I don't think I'm going to be wanting to do that. But if we come over here, hit this little switch, we could actually do this pretty early if we wanted to. So that's just going to help us out, open up that door from the side. So there we go. But that's not just the only switch, because we got ourselves another one as well too. That's actually going to be all the way up here. So if we actually go and shoot this one, we can actually go and open up this door as well too. And this is actually going to lead us into where those spiders are going to be. So let's just go and do that. Alright, here we go. So let's go and start whacking down all this spider web stuff. And we should be able to meet up with our first big Skulltula. But down below, we can actually go and meet with some of the baby Skulltulas as well too. Because we can actually be able to kind of do most of these battles here. Now I'm just going to see if I can go and shoot them down here. Technically you don't really need to do this, but you can get some pretty nice good stuff if you're lucky enough. Probably grab a monster claw or something from there, but gonna see if there's any Deku. Yep, got some Deku Seeds there. Gonna shoot another one. Just some rupees. Okay. Now, at some point, coming up here, there will be an Amber Relic that we can actually go and pick up once we actually do open up this little spot that's down here. And you want to go and actually shoot this, and that will go and open up the water level now. So now the water level is actually going to rise all the way up to the top. Feels a little bit like Great Bay Temple somewhat, but it's not going to be that too crazy. This is just only the first dungeon, so it's not going to get insanely crazy like Great Bay Temple is. But we're going to head all the way back over here. And that just takes care of all of that. We can go and get ourselves into our very first type of battle out here with the big Skulltulas, but all you have to do really is just be very careful, but just try to hit him from the side. He'll start moving around, and then if you're lucky enough, you can actually point your sword up skywards and then give him a nice good hit to the face, and you can try and kind of hit him from the side. It's going to probably take a little bit. There we go. Alright, finally, I got him down. Jeez, that sure took me quite a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of difficult to do that. But all you have to really kind of have to go and do is just kind of use your kind of like Skyward Strike, point it upwards, and then just start trying to flick as quickly as possible to just literally try and knock those guys down, because that's like the only best possible option to literally go and do that. But without all that being said, let me just go and try to figure out if I can find some hearts here. Thank God. Alright, nice. Alright, I do need that, of course. Don't want to forget about those extra hearts. Maybe I should probably go and search for any more. I think there should be some hearts down here. No. But some Deku Seeds though. Let me just go back. Just so that I can kind of respawn all these different hearts. Then I could just kind of reclaim back, because that would be kind of helpful a little bit. But yeah, it's always good to like do a little bit of some practice testing with those spiders, because at some point they're just gonna start like appearing everywhere. So you want to just make sure that. Well, that's kind of weird. Unfortunately, there is no extra hearts for me to go out and grab. Nope. But maybe that can give me a heart. Let me see. that gonna give me anything? Yes, it is. It's gonna give me a heart. That's exactly what I do need. Alright, well, at least I'm a little bit charged up, so I'm happy about that. Okay. So there we go. So now we can actually head into this part now. Now this is now this part I think I don't think I haven't really told you guys yet, but there is going to be a part here at some point where they are going to be having two of these different of these big squishlers out here. So you want to actually know how to properly hit those guys, because we're going to be having to deal with these guys for a little bit. Now, unfortunately, we have to try and unfortunately, we cannot get around there, so we have to kind of go and do a whole other different route, it seems like. So let me just go and grab all those. See if there's a down below here. I do not see anything below. Ah, here we go. So we actually go and hit this. We can actually kind of sneak our way around these squishlers, and then we can actually go and hit them right from behind if we can. So it seems like I cannot go and grab that. Unless there's a way for me to kind of pull that downwards a little bit more, but... So nothing from this side either. Okay. Well, let's just go and run back. So how am I supposed to grab that little green viney thing that's there? Oh, here we go. There's also another one. Well, why not? Well, let's go and make a run for it. Now we have to be super careful here. If I can try and reach it, that would be awesome. Uh-oh. Have to do it again. I don't think I'm gonna have the best strength around here. Okay, we want to line this up properly. We don't want to be kind of twirling ourselves around. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. I think this seems a little bit nicer. Oh, there we go. Yes! Alright, sweet. And we also got ourselves another one of these golden ones. So, we have to be super careful. Oh, so these guys can actually kind of change on a dime out here. Oh, come on, dude. The stupid camera angle and all this stuff. Alright, there we go. And we can get ourselves our heart back. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah. First temple, and I'm already kind of having a little bit of an issue with these spiders, man. Alright, now for these, you want to kind of get these all down and knock them up and around out here. Oh no! They got us all tangled up here. Okay. Well, I think the good thing is that I think I knocked out that squishula. For these guys. There we go. Knock them down as well too. Kind of just give them a nice little, good little flick. Oh. Damn it. There we go. Hit him once more. And then we can go for the fatal blow on him. Come on, I want to go for the fatal blow on him. Fine. You can just become an issue too. Ah. But yeah, to do the fatal blow, you have to like press on the B button, but for some reason it's just being a pain in the neck. There we go. All good. Let me just make it through this part. Ah, awesome. Is this going to give us ourselves our first key, or is this going to give us our dungeon map that we do want? We got ourselves the dungeon map. Pretty nice. So now we can actually be able to see the full everything that's going to be going on with Skyview Temple. Nice. So the position of the doors and their locks, as well as the position of their status of the treasure chest, can be confirmed on the map with the marks such as X. However, the unaware that you will be unable to use those beacons here due to the indoor nature of the environment. Alrighty then. So is that literally everything about that was just only here? Oh, so if we're gonna go and check, it seems like we got ourselves an X down that way and an X down there. Now I'm pretty sure we already went and did that X already from that time, but it seems like this door here, we kind of need to figure out that there's also another X on that side, and we haven't really done anything about that yet. Is there anything hidden up and around in here? Let me just go and head back here then. I don't know if these spiders will basically respawn, but hopefully not. Ah, yes. Okay, so to do this one, all that we have to do is just use our slingshot here. Shoot that, and there we go. That gets ourselves our next switch already finished, and it's going to go and raise up the water level, which that will be very nice indeed. Okay, so with all that being said, that raised up the water level, and I wonder if we can do anything else now. Because now that's raised up. I believe we could actually go and head up here now. But we just have to be super careful without not trying to get hit by those baby squishlers. Alright, and if we can make it onwards across without having to do anything too crazy, everything's gonna be fine now. Thank goodness. Anything hearts wise? Yes, there is. Awesome. Get another heart. It's nice that I do have like that heart, also the health potion as well too, if I ever do need to use that, but we don't need to use that now, I don't think. Now this one we have to be super careful because we're just gonna let him come around, and then just give him a nice good old flick of the sword there, and then a fatal blow. Oh wait, what? Come on, man. Oh, well, fine. It doesn't matter. I can't even do a fatal blow. Alright, now here for this. Now, kind of stand out a little bit further away. If I can. Or not. Or just go and fall right into the ground. That could also work too. Jeez. Well, let me just go ahead all the way back up here. No! Get me out of that. Come on, man. All I wanted to do was just try to get on through this whole entire part. Let me just go around up here. Come on. Right up top. And let's go and try this out here again without having to fall off, please. Wait, geez. Alright, let's try this out here again. So for this, you have to kind of line yourself up properly, and there you go. Now that actually works a lot better. Yeah, you have to make sure that both of those two eyes actually work out very well right there. And once we actually do that, that should basically give us ourselves the compass, I think. Or no, give us ourselves the key. Okay. Well, normally every time that you always find out where the dungeon map is, normally sometimes you always get the compass right after, but it seems like we got ourselves the key instead, which that is fine, and I think this should actually take us to our next main type of facility that is going to be around here, which that's going to be pretty nice. Now, this main hub section, I think, for whatever the next one is going to be, I don't think it's going to lead us right into the heart piece just yet, because I think there has to be like another big type of room that we have to go and meet up at some point very, very soon. So we'll just go about this door here. And there we go. So now we got ourselves this big, huge type of hub room now. So we got ourselves a door that's there, which I believe that actually leads us right into where the Beetle is going to be. And I guess that will be probably the first thing that I'll get done here, because we also do have a bird statue that's right over to this facility as well too. So now we got that actually open to us. So let's just go and worry about taking care of the Beetle, and that'll be the first thing that we'll get done. So let's go and do it. There we go. So knock down that switch. Now open it up, and I believe we will actually get stuck in here. So once we go inside, we are going to get stuck in this little spot, because this is how we have to get ourselves the Beetle to actually use it to kind of help us out. Get ourselves the Stalfos. Our very first Stalfos battle, to be exact. Now these guys are actually somewhat pretty hard to to get battled out here, so you have to be super careful. Come on. Come on. Ah, jeez. I don't like this. Come on. Oh. Jeez. Yes, it was finally gone. Thank you. Had to take a few hits, but yeah, that Stelphos is gone. And almost died to that, though. Jeez. Yeah. Unfortunately, with this game of Skyward Sword, you have to be like super precise with all of the different enemies that you fight, because you can't just literally just go and keep on swacking him. You actually have to like do actual precise hitting, which that is going to be really annoying for me personally. Got some extra hearts there. Always good to see that. Come on, anything else that's good around here? No, nothing. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do is going to launch out with this, and we are going to fly on out. And yeah, basically we could kind of pilot this thing, but unfortunately, with this type of beetle, unfortunately we do not have like the best of battery life. So once we hit something, it's kind of like we're kind of screwed there. But I think you actually have like 3 different hits of each time, and then once you actually do hit each 3 different times, the beetle will actually come back to you. But here we are, we're finally back outside. And I think that will be a good time for me to kind of just go and end off this episode here for today, and actually kind of worry about doing this for another time. So don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.